Okay, hey guys, it's Shan Crawford back at it again with another video, Life Transformation Coach. And today I want to talk to you guys about alignment. And I wanted to talk about this topic because so many people who are not aware of the entire idea about or surrounding alignment are missing out on gold in their life, because with alignment I do believe comes gold. And when I say gold, I mean like the abundance in life, the ease in life, the easy button in life. Because when you are aligned, things, they fall in your lap basically. um, and that makes life so much easier when it comes to your relationships, or when it comes to your job, or the kind of money that you earn, or the opportunities that you want to have for yourself, whether that's with your personal life, or with your career life, or in your relationship life. When you are aligned with who and what your soul wants to do or be in this lifetime, then you are given the all of the green lights to kind of cruise through, without too many stops along the way delaying you. And that's the reason why I wanted to kind of talk about this subject, because I have recently got in alignment. I think I've always been partially in alignment with my soul's purpose here, and my life purpose is to be a life transformation coach. I've wanted to do that for a very long time, and I've always been aligned with that purpose as the end goal. It wasn't always called being a life transformation coach, but it was always the same underlying idea, helping people to transform their lives for the better. And being that I was partially in alignment with that, then opportunities would drop in my lap that made it easy for me to gain the experience that I needed in order for me to be a life transformation coach. So, for example, there was a time where I went in for a job. This was a few years ago. So, I was working for myself at the time, and I hadn't quite gotten my business off the ground yet. And I had a really costly car repair, and I really couldn't drive anywhere. And I lived in Atlanta, and in Atlanta it's really hard to get around if you don't live in the city, if you don't have a car. So I really had to pay for getting my car fixed, but the way that my bank account was set up, I wasn't able to pay for it. So I had to go back to work and get a job. And I really was not that particular about what kind of job I was doing. I was still obviously interviewing for jobs that were in my field in mental health, but I wasn't being that picky about what kind of job I wanted to get, because I felt like I'm not going to be there long. I'm just really there to pay to get my car fixed, save a little bit more money and then dip back out. But what happened was, I interviewed for this job for an entry level position. And when I came in, there was some management experience I had on my resume from it was probably like 5 years prior to that, but I hadn't been doing all management since then. I've had some like positions that were like management, but not necessarily titled that. And I wasn't really interviewing for management positions. I really don't like management. I don't like telling people what to do like that. And the supervisor position that they were telling me about paid like $4 more an hour, and I was like, oh well, that's gonna get me to my goal faster. And it was just something that fell into my lap because I walked into this job interview thinking that I was going to get this entry level job and it was going to take X amount of months to save up money. And then I go in there and they offer me a supervisor position when I'm interviewing for an entry level position. And I had no experience for 5 years in management. So that was a blessing, but it was also being in alignment. And I needed that experience as a supervisor because I have to be a leader in the field that I'm in, being self-employed, taking initiative, and being in charge of the way that my business works requires management and it requires leadership, even if it's just myself. And having that experience fall into my lap like that was partially because I was in alignment with what my life purpose was supposed to be. And I believe that has happened for a lot of different things in my life. I could go probably all day telling you about how things fell into my lap, how programs would be given to me, or I would get promoted just at jobs that hadn't promoted anyone in 10 years, things like that. Or just the kind of job that I would get would prepare me. It was all preparation for what I do today. But because I had been in alignment with my life purpose, those things came very easily to me. And even now that I'm in my life purpose, even though the learning curve for working for myself and all of those things posed some difficult challenges that I had to get through, I still think that it's a much easier route for me because I'm in alignment, meaning that clients, they come to me. I'm not out here pounding the pavement, killing myself trying to get clients. They fall into my lap because I'm in alignment, and that's the importance of being in alignment. So this is what I wanted to talk to you guys about today, because I wanted you to encourage you, if you're watching this, to get in alignment yourself. And it doesn't necessarily have to be your life purpose that you're in alignment with. It could be any area of your life that you line up with what feels right within. And if you are unsure about how to get in alignment, for me personally, I learned about getting in alignment through YouTube videos. I watched a lot of Abraham Hicks, and I consulted with my spirit guides. They helped me to understand what it feels like to be in alignment. And from what I understand, what it feels like to be in alignment is when you get that gut feeling, or your intuition is telling you something, listening to what your intuition is telling you or what your gut is telling you, and then seeing it play out and proving you that you were right about that inside feeling. That's being in alignment. That's what it feels like. So when you have a desire or a pull towards something, to follow that gut instinct, and that is being in alignment. And then when you continuously follow that gut instinct, opportunities start to open for you, doors start to open for you, money starts to fall into your lap, jobs start to become available that you never would have imagined, probably a dream job or a dream job title, or some creative project that your boss might want you to participate in that you never thought that you would enjoy, or that is going to pay you more money, and it just fell into your lap. And that's what it's like to be in alignment. So if you know how to get in alignment, I would encourage you to do your best every day to get in and stay in alignment. And if you don't know how to get in alignment, I would encourage you to, and I'm also can help you with that, working with you individually, as far as what your practices are, what kind of personality you have, and what your spirituality is like, so that I can help you get into your alignment. If you want to work with me on that, of course, you can book a session with me. I have the link somewhere around this video, or you can email me at Shan, like Jackie Chan, CHAN, @beautyofgrowth.com, and I can work with you on finding alignment, even if you want to just use the free session just for that. But I would encourage you to figure out how you can be in alignment and to practice being in alignment and staying in alignment every day, because you will see your life change in a matter of days. To be honest with you, weeks, months will go by and you will look up at your life and wonder how it turned out to be the way that it is. But that's because the answer is because you are in alignment, and you will be equipped with everything that you need in order for you to fulfill what is destined for you to fulfill. And if you know what your life purpose is, you should step into that. That is being in alignment. So, like I said, if you would like help, or even if you just want some life coaching sessions, you can definitely email me at shan@beautyofgrowth.com, or you can book a session, and I will leave the link in or around this video somewhere so that you can book a free session with me. Thanks for listening, and hope to see you in the next video.